Hello, my name is Lucas Hyde and I've helped over 1,000 people reach their fitness goals through strength training. Today I'm going to be taking you through a glute gladiator workout. I don't know if that's the name I'm going with. All I know is that we're going to develop that cake today, work on the glutes, and the best thing is you don't need any equipment. The only thing that you might need is a bench, a chair, an ottoman, anything that you can elevate your foot on. We'll get to the exercises here in a second, but you might need something to elevate your foot. And of course, if you want to take it a step further, you can use a dumbbell for these exercises or a band. I might throw that in as we go through the workout, depending on how I feel. But we're going to start with just body weight so you can see exactly what you're doing exercise-wise. And then from there, if you want to take it up a notch, you can grab a dumbbell if you have it. But if you don't, I promise you're still going to get an awesome workout. So let's jump right in. Our timers today are going to be a little different. We're going to start with split squats, 30 seconds on each leg. Then we're going to do clamshells for 40 seconds, and then we're going to do glute bridges for 50 seconds. If you don't know what those exercises are, that's okay. Just learn as we go. Watch the video. You can always pause it if you need some time to figure things out. As always, don't forget to warm up. We do have a warm-up video now on the channel, so it's great if you want to hop in, go through that video first, come back to this one, or just do your own warm-up. Really doesn't matter to me. Just make sure you get your body flowing, you get the blood pumping, and then let's build the booty. We're gonna start with split squats. So let's elevate that back leg in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Big thing here, you can go split squats either way, toe up, or you can just put that toe down. I actually do prefer to keep the back of the foot on the bench. You get a little bit more range. We really wanna work on the stretch here. The glute develops, and you'll see when I switch legs, we develop by really dropping your hips down into it. One of the big mistakes that I find people do is they try to lean too far forward. And we're gonna go ahead and switch here. You got about 10 seconds to switch, so no need to rush. But we tend to go too far forward, and that limits our mobility here, and then we don't get that stretch. So we wanna sit down. It's okay for that chest to be behind the knee and slightly forward from the hip. You can really push your glute back, driving evenly through the foot, pushing those hips back, sorry. Even pressure through the foot, we really get a good stretch in the glute. Get a little bit of quad action too, that's just not the focus. And then that's it, all right. Easy peasy, first one. Next one we're gonna go into is clamshells. Now this is a unilateral exercise, meaning we're gonna work both sides, but we're only gonna do one side at a time. So we're gonna start on one side. You're gonna lift up, push those hips forward, squeeze it into the glutes. From the side, this is what it looks like. Push those hips. We're gonna do all 40 seconds on this one side, and then we'll switch to the other side on the next round. Really push those hips forward. It's okay for them to come up off the ground. Perfectly fine. Try to keep your feet together, pushing in to the sides of the feet. And that's it there. And then we're just gonna spinny. We got our bench set up. We're gonna go feet elevated. Again, if you don't have a bench, you just keep your feet on the floor. Hands straight down, squeeze those glutes to the top. I find here you can overwork the hamstrings a little bit if you just try to point your toes. So you might find that putting those heels on top and really trying to lift your hips up behind your head gets you a little bit more of that glute action. And don't forget to breathe. Really squeeze at the top. Try not to hang out at the bottom. Just a tap and a go. And that's it. Round one, done. We're super targeted, super intentional about the work that we're doing. None of this is crazy difficult, even if you're a beginner, okay? Go through the motions. The goal is to connect. The goal is to squeeze, and the goal is to stretch. We don't need heavy weights to build muscles. We need lots of tension. And we can create that tension, but we have to do it when we don't have weights. The weight's just motivation. We got split squats coming up, let's do it. That 30 seconds got away from me. Right back up into it. Focus on that stretch at the bottom, and then squeeze up to the top. You wanna take it up a notch. Don't lock it out. Squeeze at the top, but don't lock that knee. Stretch, squeeze. I like to think about scrunching my heel. Like you scrunch your toes, but scrunch your heel. That really helps fire that glute. We're gonna switch legs. Shake that right leg out, or the left leg, whichever one you did first. Place the other leg back. Let's do it. Same big stretch. Good, about 90% of the way up. Big stretch, 90%. Scrunch the heel. Think about lifting through the hips, through the glute. You're not pushing into the toe, you're not pushing into the ball of the foot. Pushing through that heel, trying to drive your hip up to the ceiling. That's how you get those glutes. And last one. Nice. Clamshells. I laid on my right side last time, so I'm gonna lay on my left side. Paint me like one of your French girls. Here we go. Lift up and forward. You can go all the way down on the ground like I am, or if you want to come up to the forearm, that works too. Real big key here is actually putting weight into your feet to try to lift your hips up and forward. Like you're going towards where the wall meets the ceiling. 10 seconds. Big squeeze. And that's time. Let's spin it around. We're going glute bridges again. Let's just go those heels. You can even go straight leg if you want to. Really try to isolate into those glutes. Tap, go. Tap, go. Take your time, tap it. Squeeze up and back. Exhaling on the up. Make diamonds. If you want to turn the legs out, open up those knees. Ooh, you can get a really good squeeze there. Just be careful with the amount of weight put under your knees because we are opening them up. It could put you in a slightly hindered position. Might be a little uncomfortable. If it is, just turn those feet back forward. Otherwise, that bow-legged stance really helps you activate the glutes. And now we're resting. Ooh, about 30 seconds. Set it back up. Ready for that next round of split squats. We're halfway through the workout. Again, it's quick, it's a good squeeze, it's a good pump. If you do it regularly, you're gonna build a badonkadonk. I'm gonna start with the left leg this time because we've been doing the right leg. Let's give that left leg a little bit of the intensity of the first round. Let's get ready. And here we go. Stretch, squeeze, find your balance. Gotta have that spot on the floor. Squeeze, stretch it, scrunch the heel. Stretch it at the bottom, scrunch the heel. You do want to use dumbbells, you can just hold them down in your hands, right in line with the rest of your body. Switching sides, shake out the leg, very quick, and then we're going into it. Try your best not to lock that knee out and squeeze the quad, unless you want to work the quads. You can absolutely do that. We want to work the glute, and since we're not using any weight, we want to keep that tension on the glute. The best way to keep that tension is by not locking out. When we lock out, although we can squeeze really hard, we also can lose how much tension is loaded on that muscle. So locking out is a way to keep that tension, or sorry, not locking out is a way to keep that tension. All right, I'm gonna do the left side again, and then we'll come back to the right side for the clamshells. Right here. Weight into those feet, open it up, squeeze your glutes. Weight into the feet, open it up, and squeeze. Already working up a good little sweat here in my studio. I can tell you one thing, my buns are burning. They're gonna be burning for a little while. And that's time there, let's spin it around. Going glute bridge again. Think about that bow-legged stance. If it's not bad on your knees, open it up, and then we'll squeeze up. If that doesn't feel good, turn everything back in line, and then just focus on driving those hips up high. Think about going behind your head, pushing down into the floor, rather than just straight up. Doing good, stay with it. Tap and go. And that's time. 30 seconds. And then we got one more round. Told you it was gonna be quick. This workout is not intense from a heart rate perspective, in my opinion. Your heart rate might be a little elevated right now, and that's okay. This workout's goal is to squeeze, to overload those glutes with as much tension as possible so that we can build muscle without using weights. 3 seconds, we better start back into that stance. I'm gonna start with the left again. Last round, here we go. Nice, easy stretch. Squeeze it to the top. Don't need to go fast. I'm not trying to do cardio. I'm trying to work the muscles. Gluteus maximus. So they look good in those shorts for the summer. Even though summer's almost over. Let's switch legs. They look good for the fall, for the football games. Here we go. We actually measured which trainer at the local gym that I coach at has the biggest butt. And I took home the cake, both in both kinds of ways. I literally took home a cake. Take it home every day. I think my wife enjoys it, so guys, if there's any men watching this video, work on those glutes. Your partner will appreciate it. All right, we got clamshells. I did the left the last 2 times, so I'm gonna come back to the right for the last round. Let's get it. Squeeze forward. Push those hips into it. From the side again. Really pushing forward. Set them back, open up like a clam. Squeeze those glutes. All about the squeeze. Keep working through. Almost there. Nice and easy, good quality reps, intentional reps. And that's time. We got one more set. Glute bridges. We're gonna finish it out. And I think I'm just gonna go from the floor on this last one. My glutes are screaming already. From the floor, squeeze it in. Want a little bit more isolation, bring those feet together, open the knees up. Boom. We'll get a lot. Really good glute action there. Tap and go, don't hang out the bottom. They might burn, but I need you to fight. I need you to dig here. It's a short workout, so we gotta get everything we can out of it. Good, hard squeeze. Oh yeah, There it is. Keep fighting it. Just a few more reps. Last few seconds. Squeeze. And that's it. Whew. And there we have it, folks. Quick 14-minute glute workout. It's gonna have your glutes sore tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed it. If you learned anything, drop me a comment. Tell me what you learned that you didn't know before about your butt. You learned some butt stuff today. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube without getting flagged, but that's okay because I'm just here. Hope you enjoyed the workout. Thanks for watching. If you want more stuff, more content, more videos like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss when I post any more workouts. Again, hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.